Welcome to the BizWizard tutorial on understanding yellow background text. Throughout BizWizard, we have utilized color coding system, which allows you to understand what interactions you can do with certain fields or records. In the particular case of the screen we're looking at here, which is the Work with All Orders screen, we have a listing of orders. In our example, we have one order listed, Bass Baiters USA. The yellow background area simply signifies that we can double-click that area in order to do something with that record. In this particular case, if I double-click, it will bring up the Maintain Order screen for Bass Baiters order 2008-79032. On the Maintain Order screen, we have several more yellow background text fields as well as green background text fields. We'll discuss the green background text fields a little bit later. With the Pickup Ship by Date in the top right corner, if I want to set the date and time, I simply double-click the field, which brings up a pop-up menu which allows me to change the date and time. Again, anytime I want to interact with a field that has yellow background text, I must double-click that field in order to make a change to it. Same thing with the scheduled date and the event date. BizWizard also has a built-in zip code database. With the zip code database, all you need to do is type in the zip code. In our case here, it's 92404. When we put in the zip code of 92404, BizWizard will automatically populate the city and state fields. If for some reason you need to override the city and state field, simply double-click the field in the yellow background text. That will open the field up to allow you to make an override. Down in our order line item area, we have quantity, stock number, unit price, miscellaneous labor, extended price, and tax. All of these fields are in yellow background text. Simply means that if we double click that particular line, it will allow us to maintain that order line item. Let's take, for instance, the second line item with a quantity of 17 and our stock number is key 2. I wish to make a change to this order line in order to make it a quantity of 20. So I'm going to double click, brings up the order, change the quantity to 20, click next, and I have modified that order line. In some instances, when we have yellow background text that are pull-down lists, the yellow background simply means we can modify the items that are in that list. For instance, with marketing code, we have a listing of marketing codes. If I want to modify what marketing codes are available, I can simply double click, and as long as I have authority, I can make changes to the marketing codes that are available. So in review, double click any yellow background text field in order to make a change to it, interact with it, or in the case of a pull-down list, to modify the values that are going to appear in the pull-down list. This concludes the tutorial on yellow background field text.